Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T-100 LT. It's a Tier 10 Soviet light tank, and this one's located on the south spawn of Cliff, and it's under the command of Awppenheimer. Game started! Well, T-100 LT, it's top of the tree when it comes to Soviet light tanks. It's got the best camo ratings in the game. And it's got those ratings when it's moving or when it's stationary, of course, because it's a light tank. Well, it's got a 100mm gun, and as you can see, it's firing standard APCR with 300 alpha, and looks like Awppenheimer's taking it to the top of the hill. Is he going to go up to the lighthouse? Probably. Okay, he's made it up. Oh, he's spotted some enemy straight away. And he's been spotted as well. You can see some rounds were coming in to try and hit him, but he's making his way to the top unhindered. And right, okay, so he's made it up here, and yep, goes for a shot on the charioteer, just misses it, and there's a Batchat 25 ton coming up here. He's loaded, gets one round in. Oh, he's just been hit by the enemy Arty, so he's gonna have to get out of here, because if he stays here he's gonna get hit again. The enemy Arty's on object 261, and he's got a Batchat 155-58 defending him. And I think one round from the Batchat did actually land whilst we were on that corner. Yeah, there's another one. So the Batchat 155-58 is trying to help. The Batchat was stunned for a short while. And looks like he's got friends coming up the hill. Yep, it's a T-54 making his way up as well to help out. And two tanks should make it easier for him to take out that Batchat. Now, where did he go? There he is! To our left. He's been distracted, and one round in, and T-54's going for the kill shot. And he does, he gets it. Lovely. Well, it's a good start to the game. Oh, almost slid off there. He's trying to get shots. There's an object 140 down there. Puts a nice round into him. 252, it's a low roll. He was seen. He needs to watch out, because, oh no, that's what I was expecting. That was an object 430 firing back up, and he just took a big round. And in fact, there's a T10 on the hill below, and he's managed to make his way all the way round. Awppenheimer tries to get the gun down, and he gets a shot into that T10. Quite a hefty amount of damage. He's gone down, slipped down to get some more shots in. Yes, gets one more. You see how he works this hillside very, very easily. Most people don't go over the edge because they fear that if they do they'll crash down, but Awppenheimer's got no fear. He's like a, you'd say like a billy goat. He just uses the hill as just another surface. And he's back up to his position again so he can spy on the enemy. Right, we've got a charioteer and a T-54 make their way round, and again he's mountain climbing. Mountain goating, I should say. He's using any surface he can to get shots on the enemy. Auto aims onto the charioteer, takes him out. First kill for Awppenheimer. Now there's a T-34 down there looking at him. Yep, puts one into him right through the side. T-34's got very poor armor on the actual hull, but not bad on the turret. Took another round there, but Awppenheimer's going up the hill. Hopefully T-54 won't get in the way. Well, give him a bit of a nudge. He's just lost the hit point, but there's the enemy T-54. Can he get a shot in? It's a bit difficult. He's only showing the top of his turret. He tries, but doesn't get one there. Might be better off up here. He's got the tree to aid him there. He can lean down over that edge and kill shot. Yes, he does! So, second kill to Awppenheimer. He's not doing too badly. In fact, actually, he's the high scorer on his team so far. Now, he just needs to go unspotted for a moment so that Object 261 doesn't fire a round into him. And what have we got down there? Oh, well, we've got the Object 430. That's the one who actually hit him, and he's actually requested fire on the Object 430 from the Batchat. Hopefully, he'll take the hint. And there's our Carnarvon. He's facing off against the 140. Oh, and just got wiped out by him. The scores are even, but with this high position, Awppenheimer does have a commanding view of the battlefield. And here's that T-100 LT from the enemy team. He's only got 203 hit points left, whilst Awppenheimer's got 3 times that amount. So Awppenheimer could take a hit whilst taking that one out. Oh, and there's the Scorpion G. And he's full health. Not for much longer. That's a low roll, but it's still a hit. He was seen, so he needs to pull back. Oh, and he just bounced around from the Object 140. Literally bounced it because I heard the shell ricochet off. Right. Can he get shots on the 140? He's looking for him. Not yet. Scorpion G's the other side. He needs to be careful that when picking his target, because some of these targets could actually one-shot him, or at least not one-shot him, but certainly badly damage him. There's the T-34. Trying to go for the top of the turret. No, he's going for the hull. Didn't get through that time. It was the wrong angle. He was firing at the heavy armed front. Never try to fire at the front unless you can get the lower plate on the T-34. I know that because I own one, and they are great fun. If you can, try and hit the top of the turret. That works. And the T-100 LT appears to be coming up this way. And there's the Scorpion. And he's taken another hit. Oh, but we took a round from this convoy. And we're hiding back behind the lighthouse. Now, the convoy is on the usual perch for TDs in grid square A5. Or in fact, actually, he's in B5 when he was last seen. We don't want to give him another opportunity because we're now a one-shot. So we've got to be careful about where we go. Don't want to expose ourselves too long. Okay, he's trying to think, where can I be the most effective? Awppenheimer does analyse these things. He does try to work out. And I'm sure his teammates will be suggesting, we need you to go down here or down there. But the thing is, he needs to be cognizant, remember how many hit points he's got and how much work he can do. And here comes the T-100 LT. And he's locked on. Nice kill! Beautiful kill, but we did lose the T-54 to the Object 140. So we know that Object 140 is looking up the hill at this moment. Took out the T-54. Oh, and the Object 430 goes down to our back chat. So he did actually take the hint that Awppenheimer sent him to say, please will you hit that 430. So he did take some notice. There's the P-44 Panther. Oh, and he just got dirt by a Death Star. An FV-215B-183. Just smacked him with a Hesh round, no doubt. And yes, you can see some of his teammates are saying, could we put some, pay attention to grid squares F4 and F5. In fact, actually, I think they're indicating Awppenheimer to do that. Yep, they are. In fact, it's the T-54 Mob 1, and Awppenheimer says negative. And I think I know why. It's because Awppenheimer is a one-shot, and he needs to place himself in the right place to be the most effective. He doesn't want to get killed easily by that 140, and that 140 was looking up from that plateau area. He's down there somewhere. There's the 140. He's a one-shot. Yes! Lovely kill there by Awppenheimer. That's his fourth one. And that was the one that he needed to get rid of, because that was the guy who kept putting rounds into him. And now that he's gone, Awppenheimer can now spot for the team. He couldn't do that when that guy was still there. And just look at the way he's driving it down. No fear. And in fact, he's trying to get down quickly because he doesn't want the convoy to see him. Okay, good camo qualities on the move, remember. Staying behind this rock just for a second. He was spotted, so the convoy probably did see him, but he doesn't know where he is now. Okay, he's unspotted, he's moving, trying to stay away from the edge as quickly as he can. If he can get to the bushes on the far side there. He was seen! Okay, so one of them saw him again. Probably the convoy. He needs to spot the guys in the Western Pass, which is a TS5, SU-130PM and a T-110E4. It's still possible for Awppenheimer to get a Radley Walters. He can't get a Pulse Medal now because there's just not enough enemy left on the field. But he could certainly do a lot of damage. And there's the enemy Arty, the Object 261. He's indicating, requesting fire from the back chat, 155, 58, and The Object 261 knows he's been spotted. He's moving. His sixth sense went off. Now's the time to go for the kill. Puts one into him. 3-1-2, which is a high roll. But it's not enough time for him to get the kill shot. But he might be able to get it now. And he does. 5th kill. So 1 away from getting the Top Gun, and the Borsig touches him as he goes. Now, can we get shots on those enemy down in the Western Pass? There's the Conway. And he puts one into him. 234. It's a low roll. We can see where the SU-130 PM is now. And the T-110E4. They've actually moved. We can still hit the Conway. Another shot goes in. He's now 1 shot. Can we get another round into him? Turret? Yes! And that's the Top Gun. 6 kills. And there's the TS5. He was spotted, so the TS5 did see him. And he had to pull back just then, just in case the other enemy, the T-110E4, got a shot into him. Going for the TS5. He's side on. Round goes through him. 285. Low roll. He's still going to take at least 3 shots to kill. Maybe more. Going for another shot. Trying to auto aim. Moves up to the bushes. And there we go. Side on. And another round goes in. A high roll this time. He's now... Oh, now he's potentially... It's a 2-shot. Goes for another shot. That one bounces off. This is for his 7th kill. Just needs 2 shots to go in. 1 in. That's it. Okay, now he's a 1-shot. He can get the kill with the next shot. Just reloading and... Yes! 7 kills. He's having a good game. T-110E4's next. He just took out our Borsig. Okay, there's the wreck of the Borsig. He squeezes through. There's the T-110E4. He's a 1-shot. And he's gone. That's a Radley Walters. There's only 1 enemy left, but he was seen, so he needs to move. Gets behind cover. The last remaining enemy is the SU-130 PM. This will be the 9th kill if we can get it. He's going to have to be careful about how he approaches. Oh, and the enemy's drowned. What a coward. He's dived off the cliff into the water and he's drowned himself. So, carrying battle there for Awppenheimer. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. That was a really good one. And it's an ace tank for Awppenheimer in the T-100 LT. In fact, it's his first ace tanker in this vehicle. But you can tell that because it's got the banner underneath the M. You only get that with your first win at ace tanker. And he got a fire for effect out of the minor medals, a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a duelist and a bruiser medal. But out of the epic ones, he picked up a Radley Walters. He got 8 kills during that battle, and it was a nicely done one as well. Taking out that T-110E4 after he'd taken out the Borsig as well was extra sweet in the end. But yes, he worked really hard to get that Radley Walters during that game, and by being thinking carefully and making sure that Object 140 was down, he knew that he could then go after the others, and he really played a big part in this win. He also picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage and also a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And just look at the win rate for that game, 15,924. He earned that battle. He really did. He worked and he sweated blood and tears for it. Let's have a look at the team score. There you go. Just look at that. 5,977 hit points of damage during that game. Yep, the next highest score was the Object 140, that difficult tank that he managed to take out eventually. 4,436 for him. He was a very dangerous player. When it came to kills, though, Awppenheimer again. 8 kills. The next highest scorer was the 140 and the T-110E4. Both had 3 kills apiece. Then when it came to base XP, well, just look at that. 1,317. He earned that ace tanker, no problem at all. Next highest score was the T-54 Mod 1 with 799 and the Batchat 155.58, who did play a part in the battle, which made it very effective. 747 base experience points for him, 2 kills and 2,230 damage. So let's have a look at detail. Well, Awppenheimer fired 32 rounds of 100mm ammunition. He got 26 direct hits and 23 penetrations. It's not the best tank when it comes to accuracy at long range, but he did make it work, and those shells did fly true to the target. He only got a few bounces off the odd target where they had rounded armour. Damage of 5,977 hit points, of which 1,747 were at more than 300 metres. He received 4 hits from the enemy, 2 of them were penetrations, 2 non-penetrations, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage. That was from the Object 261. He blocked damage of 620 hit points in total, spotted 8 enemy vehicles, so it was just 1 short of getting a scout badge as well, damaged 13 of the enemy, so there was only 2 enemies he didn't damage during that game, or didn't do any damage to, and also destroyed 8 of the enemy. Did damage assistance or spotting assistance of 1,343 hit points from on top of the lighthouse. Right, well, we've still got that mod error caused by the 1.5 update. I think it's showing that he earned 51,974 credits for the game, but after ammunition resupply and repair and consumables, he actually walked away with a loss, according to this, of 89,822 credits. Well, that is possible. He did fire quite a few rounds of premium ammo, but there again, he did get the result, and that's the thing that counts. He also picked up 12 bonds for the battle, and he also earned 1,317 XP times 4 for the first victory, 5,268. Again, it's not showing in the right columns, I think, here, but he certainly did win that game for his team. So, if you enjoyed that replay, and it was a very good replay with the T-100, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully we'll have more replays from Awppenheimer and excellent players as well, Arty replays as well as tag replays, so do subscribe to us, and hopefully we'll have some replays for you very shortly. Thanks for watching.